a longtime exorcist, says Satanism is growing in Western societies. Rivka, you speak French. Can you help me with pronouncing this guy's name?
It's okay.
You're muted.
Doesn't matter. Let's just go.
Francois Marie Darmin. I can't see it. Francois Marie.
Okay, doesn't really matter.
Okay, well, it helps me. Okay, so in Rome, a Canadian by birth, Father Francois Marie Darmin has been an exorcist for several Italian dioceses since 1994. His latest work, which the English translation of the title is Let's Reason About the Devil Between Superstitions, Myths, and Reality, seeks to inform the public, including non-believers, about the nature of satanic activity during an age when the devil's existence is being questioned, even by leaders in the Catholic faith. In an interview with the National Catholic Register, Darmin stated, quote, "Whoever denies the existence of the devil is a heretic," end quote. When asked about the resurgence of, quote, aggressive Satanism, Darmin spoke of the prevalence of Satanism on the internet and stated, quote, "On these websites, the figure of the devil is openly praised, and it attracts many people. This figure of the devil who emancipates himself from God to lead his life as he pleases. There is also a growth of real satanic groups, whereas in the past they were an exceptional reality. They are multiplying in a very worrying way. Satanism has come out in the open, and we must be very careful about it," end quote.
Hail Satan! Wait.
I like how he says that Satan emancipates himself from God to lead life on his own terms.
Yeah, like he says
as
himself.
if that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
To emancipate yourself from God to lead life on your own terms.
Guys, we got a $6.60 super chat. We got a 666 super chat from Doorknob Head for this article. Thank you so much, Doorknob. This is the best super chat. 66. This is so fitting. I love it.
He sent us $5 and then said oops, and then sent us the follow-up another $1.66. Thank you, Doorknob Head.
Oh, thank you so much.
Was it Doorknob Head who sent us $66.6?
Yeah, that was crazy.
$60 like last week. That was crazy.
Thank you so much. That was a lot.
That was
thank you. So Doorknob, you're amazing, and you have so many funny comments as well.
Yeah.
Wait, the comments on this should be funny.
Hold on. What's the comments on the Facebook page? So here's the deal. This guy is we linked to was an interview he did, question and answer style. And he's talking about how he firmly rejects the idea that some faith leaders have brought forth that the devil is a symbol. And he's like, no, guys, like the devil is real, because like believing in angels is a tenet of the faith. To consider yourself a Catholic, you have to believe in angels. The devil is a fallen angel. If you do not believe in the devil, you're a heretic. And he goes on to say like 99% of the evil we experience is not the devil, so to speak, or directly the devil. But he's like, no, it's real and it does exist. And he even calls out Catholic faith leaders for trying to rationalize Catholicism around Vatican II in the 60s. So he is explicitly like talking about how rationalizing Catholicism as a bad thing, or trying to impose rationality onto Catholicism as a bad thing.
I mean, technically it makes sense, right? It was the devil that wanted to share the fruit of knowledge with humans, and associating that with rationalism. Symbolically, it's a perfect match.
Yeah.
I like it.
But what are the comments on the Facebook post like? I bet our community had some pretty funny things to say.
What? Highlight it.
No, I can't, because I'm talking about the Facebook post.
Oh, I didn't see any good comments.
Oh, okay.
Really? Let me hold on. You saw something good? I saw some history lessons.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe
This
I missed
person
something.
is just talking about satanic panic.
Yeah, it's a history lesson.
Okay.
All right.
um,
Cool.
but yeah, it was pretty interesting. And he gives like classes on exorcism. Like this, people like the Catholic Church really tries to distance itself from this, but it's still like ordained, and it's still.
They're very expensive too. Like you have to like pay like I think it was if I remember correctly, like if you want to take an official exorcism class, for example, from the Vatican itself, like people are like, oh guys, don't go to this Catholic church for your exorcism class. You go directly to Vatican. Like it doesn't get any more genuine than like getting it official from Vatican. So it's supposed to be like super good. I think it was like $400 for their but think about what a good money-making machine this is, right?
Mhm.
Like you don't even have to travel to Vatican. You could have online courses that is endorsed by people like official demon experts in Vatican, and you pay $400. Like imagine how many people are like enrolling for $400 classes. Was it 400? Yeah, 400 euros, I think. I'm not sure. To be like, oh my god, I have a degree official from Vatican, I am demonology, or like, oh, I understand Satan, I could do exorcism.
I mean, Armin, you're talking about the institution that created indulgences.
Right, but when the news of these classes, just 1 second, when the news of these classes, we covered the news of these classes like when it first came out on Atheist Republic, and I suggested, and I don't know if anybody did this, for somebody to go take one of these classes, okay, take $400, an atheist, and record everything, and then put it out there available for the public somehow. I don't know. Is that criminal? Wait, I can't suggest that. But if somebody did that, that would be like really damaging to the Vatican financially. But no, if it's illegal, guys, do not do anything illegal. I do not endorse doing anything illegal here on YouTube. Rivka, you want to say something?
Couple things. One, I'm sure you probably have to sign a waiver saying that you can't do anything with that stuff when you pay for the class.
But you could show up on torrent websites. They can't stop that.
Yeah. But the other thing is he also discusses several different things like homeopathy, yoga, Reiki. Like he was saying that certain products, certain natural things, waiting for miraculous effects from them are superstition, and that's wrong. He talks about yoga potentially being demonizing, Reiki potentially that it's like you can lay on hands in Catholicism, but with Reiki, it's a Japanese masters that claim they have healing energy inside them, and you have to recite Japanese sacred texts. So that's contradictory. Yoga is contradictory. And so basically he's saying, on a case-by-case basis, we have to decide which ones are problematic and of the devil and which ones aren't. So I just think it's really interesting how cherry picking they are about, because he said that he used to practice yoga until he realized it was bad. Wow. And, but I just think that that's really interesting that somebody asked him a question about that, and he had this, several paragraphs to talk about the problems with these natural healing and yoga, Reiki, things like that.
All right, so we need to read the super chat. Anish gave us 100 rupees super chat. Thank you so much. Anish is saying, I feel at least some people are closet atheists supporting religion because it forms a part of identity. Your thought, culture, worth saving. Okay, Anish, this is not relevant to the news that we're covering, but because it's a super chat, I give you a short answer. No, it's not culturally worth saving. If it's cultural and no belief, then it's not religion anymore. It's just like make believe, enjoying stories and mythology and traditions. That's not the religion. Without the belief, there's no the religion is not the same thing. Okay, so I believe it's completely fine to enjoy traditions, music, art, stories, as long as the belief is not there, and the belief itself, which is the religion, is not worth preserving at all. But okay, this is not really relevant, so I'm going to move on to this. Muhammad was Satan's minion too, and well, Muhammad, technically none of those stories are real, but according to the stories, Muhammad was used by, according to Islamic canon itself, Muhammad was used by the devil to send his message at one point. Anyways, we should. What?
that was an oopsie moment.
That was
And
an
then
oopsie moment, yes. And that's where you get the phrase.
Abrogation, right?
No.
Oh.
Salman Rushdie's book. Satanic Verses. Is that what it is? Satanic Verses. Has the English version of it? Yeah, okay, Satanic Verses. Yeah, it comes from the story of Muhammad. It's a fan fiction of Muhammad's story and his devilish verses.
And subscribe! Everyone! Every single one of you is watching! Subscribe! Do it now! Do it! Do it now!